Alright, so let's take a look at this list. So my goal was to discard like Euryd and stuff, and Uxu, and Shoal Dredger, and then bring them back with Shoal Stirrings. To that end, we're playing Scrapfind Skimmer to discard a ton of stuff, Evolving Olzul to also discard stuff, Torgov Ice Trader to discard stuff, Kozlo to discard stuff, and Darkwater Vines to discard stuff. And Vine Grafter is our market access. It's also a Mandrake. Having regen and just being something to play early will help you live long enough to discard stuff. Arcanum Hourglass. I said this was a Euryd deck, but this deck ended up playing like Arcanum Hourglass Tribal. The hands where you had Hourglass, you were almost unbeatable. In the hands where you didn't have it, it took a lot more effort. Fortunately, a lot of our guys are very resilient. Everything's got 5 toughness or regen, so you can definitely hold your own, but the hands where you have Hourglass, you just absolutely pop off on your opponent. Other than that, we have Flytrap. This is a plunder way just to like make sure we're curving into 5 and 6. Also, one of the few mandrakes that doesn't rely on any sort of ultimate synergy. I didn't really have room for any of that. So it fits the bill. Having a silence effect on top of it can be nice. And other than that, it's kind of cool. We have Evolving Olzul, transforming relics and sites, even our own. Later on, you can cash in your Hourglass for a 4-1. And then while we're doing all this Dix carding, Uxu gets absolutely out of hand. If you draw Uxu in your opening hand, you can broker him back into your deck if you want to. You could also do the same thing and broker Euryd into your deck, and then fire off a big discard effect and bring them back. I never pulled it off, but it's just something to keep in mind. And Shoal Dredger is just a big body, it kind of fits the theme. So that's the list. We did pretty decent with it. For the market, we have Suffocate, Curtain Call. These are just some anti-aggro stuff. I didn't like Suffocate very much. I might swap this out for something else, but I don't know what that is. Curtain Call, I went for this quite a lot. Wasteland Broker, once again, just for like shenanigans with Uxu and Euryd. You can also broker Curtain Call if you really want your opponent to not like you. And then Speaking Circle is just a value kind of army in a can kind of card that can just win the game on its own. If you've got board control, play this, and it should just win you the game. From there, Krull. Another way to reanimate things. It's a little on the expensive side, but if you're at 8 power, getting back an Olzul is pretty solid. Or any of our 4-drops, really. But I think the kind of key thing of this is it's free. So one of the things you can do is if you're at 5 power, trigger your Vine Grafter, and then just get back another Vine Grafter. And then that kind of just gets you a guy on board, and you can actually just keep doing that if you wanted to. I'm not sure that that's really the best use of your time, but if you don't know what you're doing, you can use it as a free roll, because then you'll have another Vine Grafter you can activate. So that's the list, that's all the tricks. Power base is kind of tuned, so we have a crap load of owls for our Hourglass, and enough dual lands to be able to cast double blue, double time, double shadow. And that's all.